health is wealth, and like it's the center of what we do, because if we have, like, it could be great to be super successful, but if we don't have our health, then like how can we really enjoy, you know, the fruits of our labor?
I majored in health education, physical education. Was always like a sports guy, athletic guy, and so went into coaching, and then so naturally, like, the sports and wellness line that the Amway business offers was really right up my alley, with just the sports nutrition products and the Nutrilite wellness products. I really like to include the health and wellness in our life, because I believe that, you know, a lot of times you hear like wealth, and I think health is wealth. And so that's something we are really big in our family. Lauren takes the kids to the gym with her all the time. And we're really big at promoting that. It's something I really include a lot of people in. I'm kind of constantly pushing other people to get into wellness, encouraging them.
Yeah, I think it was easy for us with our background, physical therapy, physical education, coaching. So for us, it was kind of easy to integrate that into things. But at the same time, what I will say is, we also, when you're an entrepreneur building a business, you can easily let those things slip by.
For sure.
And what we have found is we are best mentally, physically, when we are disciplined in our health. And that carries over into other areas of our business as well. We did the Access Fitness Challenge. And what we found was people who, I think I was talking about this earlier, like results. People who, we get so inclined to focus on results, and you're not succeeding unless you see a result. Well, as you know, in business and in health and wellness, there's not always an immediate result or an immediate change. And so it parlays so well together, because we saw that people who, went maybe 2 weeks working out, weren't seeing numbers change. And those people who gave up never saw the change, but those people who kept going realized that it took more time than they thought.
Those internal changes that
and
you
the
don't
same
see.
thing happens in business, right? It takes more time than maybe we thought, and the results aren't right away. But if you stay consistent with something, and yes, we've also integrated that into our customers as well. We're a little bit older, we have aging parents, and I love that our products provide a benefit for everyone, really. And so from, that age all the way through the lifespan, someone can benefit from our products.
It's really cool to hear that, because like what health and wellness can mean to different people, because even for us, like, health and wellness is like, you feel just so much better when you're like on top of it, when you're eating healthy. Like, we used to be able to like eat anything and like we'd be fine. And then now it's like, gosh, you have a piece of pizza for lunch and you feel like you're asleep for the rest of the day. And so like the center of it and like of who we are, and like it's so cool that like our business has a part in that. And like the way that we like treat our bodies, the way that what we put into our bodies is what we get out of it. And a lot of that boils down to what you're doing, what you're putting in your body, like activity and nourishment.
Sure.
So
the fuel.
The fuel.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think a totally different side of things. I think a big focus for us has been mental health too.
Yeah, that's part of wellness.
And absolutely. Because you are what you eat, for sure, but you're also what you consume. And so we've been very cautious on what we consume through our other, places that we consume information from, right? Like our eyes, our ears, what we're speaking to ourselves. And so I think our mental health has been a big focus over the past few years, just, kind of recognizing who we are, some of the quirks that we do have, and then focusing a little bit more deeper into those categories to help us either cope with the things that may have happened or become better and stronger in some areas that we had a deficit in.